Hi, and welcome to Living in El Paso, Texas. My name is John Pena, and in this video, we're going to talk about Central El Paso. Hi, thank you so much for checking out the YouTube channel. My name is John Pena, and at Pena El Paso, we specialize in relocating buyers, folks who are selling their homes, and military folks who are PCSing to Fort Bliss. If you need any help with any of those real estate needs, please consider reaching out to us on the information on your screen. And in this video, we're going to talk about Central El Paso. Right behind me is downtown. Over my left shoulder are the Franklin Mountains. We're standing in Memorial Park, which is one of the epic parks located in one of the neighborhoods that we're going to spotlight at the end of the video. But Central El Paso is fantastic. Some of the reasons that I love Central El Paso is, one, it's close to everything. Primarily, it's close to downtown, right? Because in downtown, we've got the stadium where the games are going to happen. We've got art museums, we've got the festivals, restaurants, you name it. If it's something fun that you want to do or activities, chances are a lot of it's taking place in downtown. So if you live in any of these areas that we're going to spotlight, you're going to be so close. You're going to be right on top of the action, which is going to be great. It's also close to UTEP, the University of Texas, El Paso. We've got some epic footage of the Sun Bowl there, if you're into that. It's close to some of the community colleges, and so it's just a fantastic location. It's a great location if you're an investor thinking about doing short-term rentals, because we're really close to the airport, so folks can come into the airport, Uber to your Airbnb, and either Uber, walk, ride a bike, you know, to all the action. So, really beautiful areas, which you're going to see in a minute, and a couple of the areas that we're going to spotlight are my absolute favorite areas in El Paso. Number one, Sunset Heights. If you've followed this channel, you know that Sunset Heights is one of my favorite areas. It has tons of historical significance. There are a lot of great stories about Halloween and you know, hauntings and ghosts and all of this. It's an unbelievable location. Literally, you can walk across I-10 and be right in downtown. Great location. Another area that we're going to talk about is where we are right now, which is Manhattan Heights. Specifically the Manhattan Heights Historic District. This is a fantastic area. The homes in here are just so charming. They're so unique. They're, some of them, very, very affordable. And then finally, we're going to talk about Kern. And again, if you've watched this channel, Kern is one of our most popular, one of my most favorite areas. It's a little bit more west. It's very, very, very close to UTEP, and it's kind of built up onto the hill that kind of becomes the Franklin Mountains. So there are a lot of great views, great parks. It's a very kind of family-friendly feeling area. Every time I go in there, I see, you know, parents with their kids and their dogs, you know, in the park. So it's a pretty wholesome neighborhood, if you ask me. So without further ado, Alex is going to break down a couple of the neighborhoods in Central El Paso that we think you ought to keep your eye on. Again, if you're looking for any kind of real estate needs, please consider reaching out. And without further ado, Central El Paso.
So now we're going to be talking about our neighborhood spotlights in Central El Paso. The first neighborhood we're going to be talking about is called Kern. Kern is going to be located east of I-10, close to the University of El Paso, Texas, best known as UTEP. The homes here are going to be built from 1922 to 1987. The homes here are going to be priced from $175,000 to $735,000 with an average of $333,000. You do have a park there called Madeline Park. There is an elementary school, and there is an El Paso Tennis and Swim Club. You do have an Albertsons, you have Walgreens, and you're gonna have a lot of stores, bars, and restaurants because it's right next to a street called Mesa Street, and it's a very popular street, especially on the west side, known to have all the amenities that you can think of. And that street, Mesa Street, goes down pretty much all the way to almost downtown. Now the second neighborhood we're gonna be talking about is called Sunset Heights. Sunset Heights is gonna be east of I-10, south of the University of El Paso, very close to downtown. The homes here are gonna be built from 1904 to 1951. Now the homes here are gonna be ranging from $93,000 to $679,000 with an average of $233,000. There's a park called Mundy Park and John Carr Park. There's a Catholic church, there's banks, there's El Paso Holocaust Museum, and El Paso Community College. Being so close to downtown, you are gonna find a lot of banks and stores that you will find, closer to the downtown areas. Now the third neighborhood we're gonna be talking about is called Manhattan Heights Historic District. This neighborhood is gonna be north of I-10, west of I-54. The homes here are gonna be built from 1913 to 1958. The homes here are gonna be ranging you from $60,000 all the way to $495,000 with an average of $177,000. In this neighborhood, you're gonna have the Memorial Park, you're gonna have the El Paso Municipal Rose Garden, there's a couple churches nearby, and there's a place called the Surreal Art Sculpture Garden.
Yeah.